About 6 months before my diagnosis, I had started having problems with my right elbow and the left side of my neck. It wasn't anything horribly major. One of the orthopedists that I had visited did an MRI of my elbow and found that there was a mass in there that had eaten away part of the bone by the joint. It wasn't benign. It ended up being adenocarcinoma, and then I needed to have the PET scan to trace it back to where it had originated in my body, and it was traced back to my lungs. So by the time I had all my testing, it turned out that I had a mass in my lungs with, several nodules kind of floating around as well. It had spread to my bones. It was in my elbow, it was in my neck, and a few other areas. And I had 8 very small lesions in my brain also. So I was completely devastated, and I didn't know how I had gotten from just a pain in my elbow and a little bit of trouble with my neck to this stage 4 diagnosis, because otherwise I felt fine. I didn't have any breathing issues. I didn't have a cough. I didn't have wheezing. I didn't have anything that you would traditionally associate with lung cancer.
Ivy Elkins was one of those 30,000 people a year who's never smoked who's developed lung cancer. When she first presented, her cancer had already spread from her lungs to her bones, and she was experiencing a fair bit of pain in her arms and in her neck and unable to do her activities of daily living. She was unable to drive, unable to cook for her family and care for her young sons. We were able to do genetic testing to find that she harbored a particular mutation in her tumor that made targeted therapy a reality for her. Soon after matching the right medicine for her particular type of tumor, her symptoms dissipated. She had full range of motion in her arm within weeks. She was able to get back to her life, and I really think that's been the most satisfying piece of it.
Here I am, I'm coming up on my 5-year cancerversary, will be in December, and I live a completely normal, life. I'm active, I do things with my kids, I travel, I exercise, I really, really have a completely normal life. Cancer can't compete with the rest of my life. I mean, yes, I have cancer, but cancer doesn't have me.